A little over 30 years ago, I saw my first mech anime while at a family reunion in Florida, and it did something to my young brain. I have been locked into the genre ever since. Gundam pulled me in, and I've been chasing that feeling through games like Zone of the Ender, Armored Core, Front Mission, and the outstanding Phantom Brigade, which scratches the turn-based itch in a way few others have, but this is the action game I've been looking for. Mecha Break hits fast. The movement is fluid, the combat is tight, and the classes are more than just loadouts, they shape how you think. I've spent most of my time as a support unit, and it's more intense than most other shooters' frontline roles. You have snipers that play completely different based on their weight class. You have transforming jets that do strafing runs and bombing missions with high-speed precision, and brawlers that get in close and cause chaos. Every mech I've tried feels distinct, and even within classes, there are subclass roles that matter. And what really surprised me was how responsive the whole system feels. I've played a whole lot of mech games that feel like they were made decades too late. Clunky, slow, visually cool, but sluggish. Not here. In Mecha Break, I've fought 3 enemies in a row while weaving between targets, and it never once felt stiff. And it rewards objective play. On most maps, fighting for the point wins the map. Not chasing kills, it's skill-based, team-focused, and way more dynamic than I expected. Now, I, like most people, had early concerns about monetization. Unlocking mechs, upgrade systems, and potential loot box traps, it could have gone sideways. But they did a smart thing. Most mechs are already unlocked, new ones come with a full week trial, so you can get a real feel for the unit before deciding to invest. And most upgrades and unlock are separated from the main PvP mode. Mods, for example, are only used in the PvPvE mode, which is a huge relief in the balance aspect for the more competitive parts of the game. The match modes vary wildly. The 6v6 feels like a battlefield, constant movement, controlling zones, skirmishes everywhere. But the 3v3, now that's a knife fight in a phone booth. It's intense, every decision matters, and supporting mechs in particular feel crucial. I've never seen a healer get MVP, and that might discourage some players, but in those 3v3s, they're often the reason you win. Mecha Break might be the closest thing I've come to my dream mech game. It's fast without being shallow, stylish without being clunky, and flexible enough to let you play how you want. There's room to grow, especially in player retention systems, and the PvPvE clarity, but what's here already hits hard. Alright pilots, trigger a feedback loop by smashing that like button if you've ever locked in a multi-kill streak in a mech, subscribe to my hangar full of knights, and drop a purple and green heart in the comments to request a backup on your next deployment. Thank you, and as always, it's what we do.